Hello, friend. It is me, Alicia. I'm back on the internet today for a brief interval. Enjoy. So I'm going to. It's okay. First of all, it's almost 7 o'clock in the evening, and I did my makeup 8-ish hours ago, so it's been on for a while. I look a little bit dewy, so I was thinking I would take down some shine with this Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. When this first came out, it was advertised that it would give you like this wet feeling, but having had it for since it came out, it doesn't still feel wet and cooling. It just kind of feels like a regular setting powder. And the whole time that I've had it, I have left on this little cappy, right? Like it says, keep me closed to keep me cool. Liar. You keep it closed, but it does not stay like cool and fresh. And it could just be that mine is, an exception, but I kind of don't feel like, I don't know. When makeup people do their reviews, it's not like consumers are necessarily interested in what happens a month down the road, because typically I think we as consumers are watching reviews when they're pertinent, when when a product first comes out, and then you might not know something like this just kind of loses its luster after having had it for, not too long. So what are we going to do today? We're going to put on lipstick. I thought we would see how many live swatches I can do of different lipstick colors before the sun gets to be too wonky for it to work. My nails right now are my little confetti situation that I've put on there. And I'm going to put on some lipsticks because, when I first did my first YouTube video in the early 20 teens, it was like me trying on 25 different lipsticks, and my teeth were a little crazy. I had this length hair, I think, and yeah, it was a long time ago. It was when I was living on campus at the University of Georgia, and I was just sitting on, that's spinach, or not spinach, that's seaweed. Yeah, I just sat on the floor and tried on a bunch of lipsticks. The thing about putting on lipsticks is that you might kind of be better off not wearing any foundation to do it, because it's all going to get worn off in a ring around your lips. And that looks weird, right? That looks weird. But my foundation did stay on pretty well generally today. So maybe before I put on new lip colors, I'll just put some powder foundation around my mouth so it doesn't end up being a weird ring too badly. But let's see which lipsticks we can try on. Maybe I'll show you what my favorites have been lately. How about that? How about I do my favorite lip colors lately? I'm going to start with these two. These are the Desi and Katie Dose of Colors collaboration, A Mauve Story and My Main. And they're kind of like a satiny version of the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick formula. And I love them both. My Main is the more brownie one. It's more peachy, and it's the perfect tone for my skin tone as a nude peachy. And then A Mauve Story is the one that I think is perfect for when I have a more pinky look. Today is a little bit more peachy, but the pink one is still beautiful. So here's A Mauve Story. And I guess since I'm trying on a bunch of them, I don't need to worry about my lip lines excessively. Oh no, I need to sneeze. Does anyone else feel especially self-conscious sneezing during the COVID era? Because I do. Okay. So that's that. This is My Main. And I like this one for when I've got a more pinky toned look. It's more of like a satin. It's not quite as matte as some of the other Dose of Colors lip formulas that you might be used to, but this one has more of like a satiny finish. It's more comfortable for that reason. It might not be as long wearing, but it is certainly more comfortable for that reason. So there it is. That's what it looks like on me. My skin right now, like I've got a bit of a tan. For me, this, you can see this is more of like my pale skin, and then I've got a bit more of a tan, so my face doesn't know what color it wants to be. So that was a Mauve Story. This one is My Main. And the form, if I like was still in the world of wanting to get backups for makeup, I would want backups of these two, because at least for my tastes right now, I think these two colors are just perfect. Here's My Main. I find the applicator is really easy to use. It's got kind of a little bit of a dip in the tip there. Yeah, you can see that. So there's a little bit of a dip there that holds product, and then it's just kind of a short, perfectly sized for me applicator. So yes, this one is My Main. And I just think the tones of these two are perfect for what I go for lately. If I want one that's more pink, I pick a Mauve Story. If I want one that's a little bit more peachy or browny, I pick this one. And I just find both of them to be super flattering. And again, the formula is very comfortable. I would say these are both pretty long wearing, but not to the point that they're drying or that they fade super weirdly, because the formula is just so nice. So right now in my collection, these are my two #1 liquid lipsticks. Just, I think they're really, really wonderful. And I know that I believe these were a limited edition, but I know you can still find them at Beauty Bay. I think that's where I bought mine. And I think I got them on a discount last year on like National Lipstick Day or something. But, ooh, I almost don't want to take it off because I like it so much. Sorry if I'm looking down. That's where I can like see my view. And I don't think it's too dark. I don't think it's too light. I think it's just perfect. Okay. So for a contrast, let me show you another one of my Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks. This is in their normal formula, their normal matte formula. So I have Bear With Me. And after sifting through all of my other lipsticks, I think I've gotten rid of the other ones I had. So I used to have Bury Me, and I had another one called like Sweet Something and Sweet, Sweet and Sour, Sweet and Something and Sweet. And it was a little bit too like neon-y. It was like a neon-y peach, and I didn't love it. This one is called Bear With Me. And it's still kind of in like the saturation level I want, like the tone. But this one is their typical matte, dries down formula. If you're looking for kind of like a budget alternative, I really do love the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lips. They're very similar to this Desi and Katie Dose of Colors collab, but you can see like the packaging is a bit different for the Desi and Katie versus their typical formula. And I can feel this one drying down already. I think comparatively, here is Bear With Me. Now that you've seen them all on my lips, I'll just show you on my hand real quick. Here's Bear With Me. This is the matte. It looks kind of pinky. Here is My Main, comparatively. And then the last one is going to be a Mauve Story, and I'll put it next to Bear With Me. So you can kind of see those three there. So where my preference is lately is definitely for this more comfortable satiny finish here in the Desi and Katie collaboration versus here, which is still a nice color. It's a little bit more pink. Obviously the mauve is a little bit more mauve. But yeah, I don't know if you can see the difference. If I'm clever enough, I'll put up next to each other a video clip of me wearing this one, which is more matte, and then the satin ones, which are just, they're just so much more comfortable. If you're looking for, if you like Dose of Colors as a brand and you haven't tried them yet, which I'm sure, you know, they've been out for a while, but they're still available, and if you missed them and you thought that they were gone, I recommend them highly. If you have a deeper skin tone, please check out swatches online. But probably if you have a deeper skin tone, you are more interested in my views on the formula versus the finish and the color anyway. But for me, I think these are just like, they show up as a lip. Yeah, man, this is just noticeably less comfortable. It's not bad in terms of liquid lipsticks at all, ever, because I have tried some really drying formulas, but the satin ones are just better. They're just better. So this one, not much transfer at all, but those satin ones would have more of a transfer. So those are my 3 Dose of Colors ones, and I definitely recommend the more satiny guys. Okay, so let's see what's next. They're also harder to remove. Which is totally going to be your personal preference as to whether that's like a selling point for you or if it's a sticking point. And I don't have, I normally use the waterproof makeup remover micellar water from Garnier, but this is just a NYX one, and it's not specifically advertised to be waterproof makeup remover, so it's not as good, in my opinion. Okay, so that one definitely took more effort to remove. So let's maybe not do any more like liquid lipsticks. I'm tending not to wear them anyway, as it's summer. Despite the fact that we're all wearing masks, hopefully wear a mask. Do it. You do it. I wear my mask when I'm out in public, going to the grocery store or dropping off packages for anything I've sold. Those are the only places I really go. But yeah, I still wear lipstick under my mask. I still do my full makeup because that's what I like. So, all right, let's see what else I've got. Let's do, oh, look at that. Look, we've got another Dose of Colors lipstick right here. This is their like satin formula, and the tip of mine is a little like Rhodes Begodes, but there's this color. I'm not going to try it on for you because it's just like, I haven't been going for this. It's kind of more like that, the liquid. This one is in the color Brulee. It's a little bit more like this Bear With Me color. It's just more pink than I'm going for lately. So, yeah. I'm looking for something a little bit more muted these past moments. So that's the liquid lipstick in Bear With Me, and then that's Brulee. So, meh. But let's see. Here's one I can try on for you. This one is Beast by Colourpop. It's their Luxe liquid lipstick, and this is from their, obviously, Disney collaboration. And this one is going to be a little bit closer to a mauve story, but maybe a bit deeper. So, and this is also a more comfortable liquid lipstick formula. I really do feel like I have to sneeze. In terms of a price comparison, this is in the like $6 or $7 range, and those Dose of Colors lipsticks are more like $18. Can you hear Cami panting? These are really easy to wear because the formula is kind of sheer. If I just do like a little swatch there, you can see there's definitely pigment, but it's a very comfortable formula, and it's not thick and opaque like their Ultra Satin formula. So this is Beast by Colourpop. This middle one is Bear With Me from Dose of Colors, and then that was Brulee. And you can see that one's still satiny, while this liquid one is more dry down. So yeah, that's Beast. I do think I would wear that these days. Way more comfortable too. Like this formula is not the Ultra Matte lipstick from Colourpop. This is more, it feels even more emollient than the Ultra Satin lipsticks, which I'm sure I have those nearby. This one is an Ultra Satin lipstick from Colourpop. This is in the color Wish. It was the Colourpop by Delilah collection, and I think it was her Make-A-Wish. Wish was to collaborate with Colourpop. So this is in the color Wish, and it's the Ultra Satin formula from Colourpop, and opposed to this is the Luxe Liquid Lip from Colourpop as well. So that one, they kind of remind me a little bit. They're like more of a plush popsicle lipstick, although they're not a stain, and then this one is more opaque. Like the Ultra Satin formula from Colourpop is definitely more of an opaque formula. So let's skip over doing more Colourpop and Dose of Colors, and let's find another brand. This is really, really, really comfortable though, and pretty. Feel pretty. Okay. So far, I don't feel like I have like a super weird ring around my mouth or anything. I feel like I'm doing okay. Another top favorite formula, Jouer. I have their little liquid lipsticks in some minis. I definitely recommend these holiday sets because you can get more colors. This is in the color Naked. And again, I think this formula is closer to that like satin kind of formula that it seems like I particularly like. That seems really, really close to the color, at least, of this Bear With Me from Dose of Colors, but this formula is more comfortable. Let's see if I can find another color that's a little different, but in that same formula. This one is in Tawny Rose, and this one's going to be more cool toned. Right there. So here you go with the cool tone Tawny Rose from Jouer. These are so comfortable. And I find them to be a really good value if you do look at Jouer's website around the December holidays. And that's that one. That's Tawny Rose by Jouer. And I would say these are comfortable, not as drying as the Dose of Colors mattes, but these are maybe a little bit more like the Ofra liquid lipstick formula. Like a very comfortable matte, but these ones don't have a satin finish, if you can tell by my mouth movement. It looks matte. It doesn't keep that like shine that you had here from the Colourpop Ultra Satin. See, these guys look a little bit more matte. And then the regular bullet lipstick from Dose of Colors has more shine, and then the Ultra Satin from Colourpop has more of a shine. But they're not drying, like sucking the moisture out of your lips, but they're also not they're not like emollient, if that makes sense. So, okay, yeah, that's another top favorite liquid lipstick formula right there. And you're going to see exactly what kinds of colors I gravitate toward. Here's another Dose of Colors lipstick. This is Beautiful. This is obviously the Minnie Mouse collaboration. And then Color Comparison. I guess you can kind of see I've got a thing, and this is also more of a satin finish if I remember. I'm not 100% positive, but I think it is. This is the Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know. She names them all after women, and the other one that I have is my favorite, and it's J.K. Magic, named after J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter. This one is Glowing Jen, and it's a little bit deeper, but I have been wearing it a bunch since I bought it. After you wear some like liquid lipsticks, putting on a regular bullet lipstick that's nice and creamy is just a nice little treat. And they're so easy to apply too. So this one is Glowing Jen, and the packaging is nice. This one's got little cheetah or leopard spots. I don't know the difference. Actually, I think that's cheetah. But the JK Magic one has stars on it, I think. And it's got to be in one of my bags because I like it and I use it a lot. But I bought this as my second one from this same line because I thought it was so nice. And now you probably want to see it next to everything else. You can see it's definitely a different tone than the others. But yeah, again, just an extremely comfortable formula, and enough so that I think these are like $35, $37, and I bought two because I like them so well. So there's that one. It just feels so nice to wear like a traditional creamy bullet lipstick after putting on all these liquid lips that are very drying. This is in Leche by Bite Beauty, and sometimes I like to lighten this Glowing Jen shade. And this is the kind of lipstick I do it with. This is a nice neutral tone that I can have like a little ombre moment in the center there. And that's Leche. And then that's Glowing Jen that I mixed it with. I sometimes will wear Leche by itself, but it's also nice on either liquid lipsticks or just regular bullet lipsticks to do an ombre and get a nice creamy blend. So in the spirit of mixing formulas, I'm going to show you how I mix liquid lipsticks with bullet lipsticks. This is the Becca Ultimate Lipstick Love. I've got cotton in my mouth. This is in the color Orchid, and I bought this. It was in like a trio of minis, so that's all the way out. So it's a smaller size, obviously. Here's Orchid. It came in a trio, and I really liked all three colors. And I bought it when it was on sale. My lip lines are getting a little weird because of the application removal. So that's Becca's lipstick, and I think they're very comfortable. Again, this is a little bit more cool tone than the other stuff I've been kind of showing you, aside from maybe that one, which was the Jouer Dusty whatever. So this is another liquid lipstick, and I hope I'm not being crazy. So this is by Suva Beauty, and this is in the color Awakening, and I use this so often to lighten and or fade my lipstick, no matter what the formula is, because this has a very thin and easily mixable formula. So check it out. I'll put it on like that, and then I do one of those. I make sure I hit the line. And then I just like tap and blend. And so far, I have found that that formula from Suva Beauty, even though it's a matte liquid lipstick, it mixes really well even with cream lipsticks. And I like the tone of it. It's very like pale and milky. Let's put it right down the middle there. I think it has like a white base to it. Can you see how it's more like a little bit more white and chalky than the other ones around it? And I use it to mix a lot for that reason, because I don't find, especially if it's like too bold of a lip, I feel like it brings it down nicely. How do I feel? Okay. Now that we've done like 12 shades of like pinky mauve, which is, it tends to be like my color, let's put on something like bright and punchy, like a couple maybe. My top favorite punchy options are actually from Colourpop. They're called the Clinique Pop Lip Colors, which is why I get them confused with Colourpop. These are from Clinique, and I've had these for a hot minute. This one is in Punch Pop, and then this one is in Poppy Pop. And my sister just tried to give me one that was maybe called Coral Pop, or maybe it was Punch Pop. Regardless, I left it home in New York, but here's Punch Pop, and I was hoping the bullet was going to smell like punch for some reason. These are just very bright and very opaque. They're very creamy and super easy to apply. They absolutely do transfer. How's my lip line look? So yeah, there's Punch Pop. They're very, very, very creamy, and comparatively, you can see this for me is like color. But I really like it. I really like these. They've survived, you know, the declutters that I've done of lipsticks that I don't wear anymore because the formula is so nice, so creamy, very comfortable, and the color payoff is just very vibrant. And I think it's a very close match to the indicating outer packaging, as opposed to, you know, when you look at those Dose of Colors lipsticks, the color in here is my main. This is the more mauve one. And you know, the packaging doesn't really indicate it well. But I think despite the fact that these are plastic, you can tell pretty easily what color it's going to be. So there's that. And once again, very comfortable. Just very comfortable. I don't typically wear these with like a lip liner or anything. And I don't recall them having any issue with like feathering out of my lip lines. But you can kind of see that for yourself. Yeah, I like these. So I'll show you the other one. So here's Punch Pop. I do also sometimes use these for that like popsicle lip thing when I've got like a lip gloss I want to wear over it, and I'll just put this on the inner rim of my lips. Because they are pretty creamy and blendy. There's that. I kind of feel like I'm starting to lose the light, so maybe this should be the last one. But yeah, that's Punch Pop. And those are kind of my #1 favorites for getting like a bright pop of color. I guess red would be the other one that's like, you know, your bright color that you go for. When I do the reds though, I do tend to use a liquid lipstick because I want the red to stay. I don't want it to transfer. These ones are very comfortable. And I think you can appreciate that they're pretty opaque. And like today with my little neon orange top on, this would be the one I would like to wear. And I think it's actually pretty complementary with my eyeshadow that I've had on all day with the little glitter in there. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I had the little like nubbins on my teeth for my Invisalign, which I'm not wearing the retainers, but I still have the nubs on my teeth, and sometimes I get lipstick on those because they protrude a little bit. But this is also a nice, easy lipstick to lick off. So let's maybe just hit it with a gloss. I haven't been wearing gloss unless it's the Fenty lip balms. What are they? Gloss Bomb? Gloss Bomb. Yeah, the Fenty Gloss Bombs. I love all of them. I have the full sizes in Fussy and Fenty Glow. And then I also bought the holiday set with the 5 minis. So I've got those. I've got like the chocolatey brown, that like purpley one. And then I think I have a mini of Fenty Glow, Fussy, and then one more. Is it like the poppy one? It's like it would go well over this actually. A bunch of those. They're my favorite glosses of all time. They're just so good. This is like the chocolatey one. But despite the fact that this isn't my favorite, we'll put it on. This is the peach gloss from Persona Cosmetics. And I think it's just going to tone down my orange a little bit. Yeah, if you compare the lower lip, it looks more like an orangesicle. And then the upper lip is a little bit brighter, right? So this is in the color Peach. There we go. And yes, I did just put my wand in there all contaminated because I don't care. I'll just, wipe it off or whatever. But yeah, there are some lip swatches. I hope you like them. I like lipstick. And for a while I didn't wear any because like when I first got my Invisalign, I had way more nubbins on my teeth, and these two just stuck out a lot more. So it made it not as comfortable to wear lipstick because I would just constantly be checking to see if it was all over my teeth, and I didn't like my smile as much. My teeth regressed because I lost my retainer, so now I'm back in the Invisalign, and of course I'm a terrible patient and I don't wear them all the time. But yeah, I think I'll enjoy it when I do finish my newest course. I hope you enjoyed watching me try on a bunch of lipsticks. I will probably do more as the mood strikes. If you're interested in me trying on anything else, just let me know and I will get back to you either in the comment section or just by putting up whatever content it is that you have asked for. But yeah, I'm a small channel, so if you do leave a comment, I will probably answer because I can. I have the capacity to do so, and I would like that. So anyway, have a great evening. Wear your mask. Stay socially distanced. Stay safe. And, stay courteous and respectful to other people, even if you're not concerned that you're going to catch something. Wearing a mask in public is a really nice way to just be courteous of other people and show respect for them, no matter how you personally feel about transmission. So, great. Thanks a bunch. See you later.